What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today we are back in the shed. Surprise, surprise. We've actually been out here for how many hours now?
Several.
Several, as in about 4 or 5, trying to figure this out. And we think we finally got it. Shout out to Dad over here. He has been the mastermind behind trying to get light in here. I'm trying to make sure the lights...
All right.
There we go. All right, cool.
It's just the deal with the three-way wiring. We're hooking up several lights to the three-way, but when we bought the three-way switches with dimmers,
They said you can only run
we're finding out
one.
they said you can only run one dimmer. You can run several three-ways all you want, but the dimmer itself, when it's hooked up on both sides, it makes the light
Flicker.
blink,
Yeah.
you know, and so you have to have a three-way, but a switch that is not a dimmer on one side and a switch that is a dimmer on the other.
Are you encouraging my viewers to have a three-way?
Depends on how many lights they want to control in one room.
Anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna test it real quick. Obviously, you guys know that it works. We just want to show you real quick. Once again, it is gonna start flickering because we're learning from our mistakes here. So
What I did is, just for testing purposes only, I got
there's a little blue eddy back
their
here.
blue eddy back there, and I wired in an extension wire into the panel wire
Just to test.
just to see, just to make it hot so I can test out the circuit. So we have it now to where you can go over here and flip it on. But you see how it does the flashing like that?
Yeah, it flickers.
And you can dim it and all, but
And
it
it's,
will,
and it's not because it's hanging, it's just
it-
because of these
yeah.
switches.
see, you can adjust the dimmer on it, but because it's competing with two different dimmers, that's the problem. So over here, we can
Man,
turn
this
this
light's
off,
terrible in here with all these windows. All right, cool.
and that turns off the light completely.
So, yes.
So we have the lights to where it works, you know, on the three-way switches and stuff. It's just
Sorry for
Derek's
how
gonna
dark.
pick up a three-way normal switch, but a three-way, and we're gonna put over here on his back door. But he can control the dimming.
Yeah, it wasn't it's not a huge issue to me. I would rather it be on both, but at the end of the day, as long as one of them works, I'd rather it be up here in the front when you
I
walk
don't know
in.
if all dimmer switches control that way, but this particular one, when I was reading up on it, real small print, says you can only use one dimmer per light switches.
Well, you know, we have some electricians that watch because they let us know in the comments sometimes. So if you know any tips or tricks, comment down below and let us know. This camera is not picking up the light very good in here. Every time we go around, it kind of gets dark.
Anytime
But,
there's a backlight, it's gonna hurt.
but yeah, anyways, that's what we've been working on out here. Haven't got anything else done, but we finally got that figured out. So I can finally not have to clickbait it. I can actually put on the title, "Let there be light," and then use that as the thumbnail so people think I actually have power.
Yeah, and like I said,
It's temporary.
That's why we'll use this blue eddy to test all the circuits before we even get electricity hooked up.
Yeah,
You know, make sure all the circuits are working good.
Yeah, but anyways, what y'all think of the fish and stuff out in the pond? I just figured I'd take a couple of clips around the yard and stuff, showing you some of the things that are out here, and those fish are getting big out there. I think I showed a couple of catfish, not quite sure, but definitely a lot of goldfish out there. But trying to get that thing filled up, it's just, with the heat and stuff, the water's evaporating. I think the trees over there are trying to suck up a lot of the water, and
Yeah.
it's just,
It's just been awfully hot.
you know what they always say, guys, right? Oh, probably can't see it because it's too damn dark in
It
here.
is what
Man,
it
I'm terrible. I'm the worst YouTuber ever.
You are.
It is what it is. Actually, I'm the second worst. Simply Southern's probably right there at the top. Are you drinking my water?
Oh, is that yours?
You know I got herpes and
Oh, well.
everything else. Well, all right, I guess might as well share what you got. So anyways, I don't know what we're going to get into. I'm just very, very thankful for this old man because now we have light out here. Very temporary for now, but anyways, we'll see what else we can get into.
Yeah, like I said, we know where the wiring goes and how it works and everything, so we're just gonna make sure all the little kernels, I guess is what you call them, the turnbuckles.
Kernels?
Yeah, the electrical
Talking about popcorn?
connectors. Make sure they're all good and tight, and then I'm gonna tape them so they don't come undone.
was a long ass clip. I was planning on ending it, and then you were continuing. So
Okay.
keep.
Well, see ya.
No, I'm gonna say keep educating.
Anyway.
They want to know what we're doing. So
Yeah, and like I said, it was a real pain because of having to wire in 6 additional lights in a row. I didn't want to put them in series. A particular reason for series run lights is normally when you run them in series, if one light goes out, then it'll knock all your lights out.
and Go
So what I did is I parallel connected them so that they will always have the same amount of light no matter if the bulb goes out or not.
and that light's pretty bright with the making it as bright as it can get. Even in the daylight in here, you can tell. And I can just imagine with 6 of those up here, it's gonna have this section lit up. And Dad was saying with the other dimmer switch that we have, we can just bring it over here. I'll have to get another one to replace the one back there, but we can put that one right here, which will be running a light
We're gonna have a
right
light
up above the window over here.
above his seat up here somewhere. We'll have a light. That way he can
There we
dim
go.
it if he wants to.
I'm trying to make the light in the background.
Right.
Oh, dang it, there we go again. This camera is not doing its job today, my
Well,
goodness.
it's just the backlighting. Anything in the backlighting. Like if you do it from that way, this way it comes in.
I love these kind of videos, just being a public nuisance and posting it online.
But yes, we have most of it done, and we can start framing out some of his dormitory area over there, or the dorm area, or whatever it's called.
My dormitory
What is
area,
that dorm area?
that
What's
is
it
a
called?
sunburst dormer,
The dormer area, there you go.
that up there.
Anyway.
There's a lot of stuff where it's not it's built correct, I guess. It's just some of the boards they used. You were saying instead of having the 2x8 up there,
Yeah.
a 2x6
I mean, I see
would
why they did it, because
Structure.
Yeah, the beam across there, but we'll just fix that.
Yeah, and then I got the, like I showed you on the other video, I got my PEX pipe over here, some of it. And then I think I'm gonna go take these back down to Granny's. I'm gonna try to get some new doors. It just wasn't my cup of tea, and like I mentioned, I have big ass dogs, and the last thing I wanna do is have them mess them up and have to replace them later. So I'll get something at Lowe's or whatever we can find, but.
Now, you know, when we said these are Granny's, they weren't used in her house or
At-
anything.
at Granny's.
It's just that we have a lot of stockpile of different stuff down at Granny's, and that's just what we kind of go through. My brother has been a general contractor for 50 years, and
Shout out to you, Uncle Vernon.
anyway, you know, scrap doors, things he picks up here and there. We just store them down there, and that's what he said, hey, if you can find something to use. He's got PVC pipes down there for plumbing if we need to, stuff like that.
You have to do a little bit of digging and stuff, and you'll find.
Whatever we can find,
We'll use
if
it.
we can use it, we'll use it.
We've used other stuff out in the yard, and I don't know, we'll continue to use it. As long as it's there, we'll use it, so.
But it'd be interesting to finish doing all this. Like I said, that 3-way wiring, I'm glad that we decided to use that little Blue Eddy to test it with, because otherwise we'd had to wait till we get electrical.
Yeah, so I'll just have to buy a new switch. Do you remember how much those dimmer switches were? It was $50 for 2 of them? 3-way dimmer switches?
Yeah,
I think it was a 2-pack for like $56 or something like that, so we will end up using the other one over here in the kitchen like we
It's
said.
just a normal 3-way light switch, so there was no dimmer attached.
Yeah. I'm learning as I go, guys. I'm not an electrician. I'm not a builder, any of that kind of stuff. Just learn as I go. And Dad's not either. He knows more than I do, but like I said, it's a trial and error, and there was a lot of error today, and we finally got it fixed. So anyways, I guess we'll take a quick break and then figure out what else we can get in today, because so far the video has been all talk, but hey, it is what it is, because I'm excited we got some lights. So boom. All right, guys, now we're back here in the backyard getting ready to, I'm getting ready to jump in this pool here in a second, but Matt's grilling up some stuff. I think he said he got some pork
riblets.
Pork riblets.
Yeah, Dad picks them up from the grocery store. They were already pre-seasoned, so
Hey, you can't beat that.
easy enough.
Are you sponsored or what? You're all decked out with your cold beer. Ooh, speaking of
Yeah, I forgot about that.
speaking of cold beer, there's not one in here. There's a hot beer. Why is there a Miller Lite in there?
For the barbecue. There's 17 more in the ice chest.
All right, guys, we're out here on the cabana, not the one we built. That's the pergola. This is the cabana, just in case you don't know the difference. But we got Matt's old TV and hooked it up out here. Oh, shoot. Service with a smile. Anyways, got the TV out here. Be some nice pool time for a Cowboys game or a Dolphins game if Matt's around. Either way, both of our teams lost this last week. It is preseason, and I don't get my hopes high being a Cowboys fan. I'm used to a failure, and this time we're going to go to the Super Bowl, and we're going to win it this year. Right, Matt?
Jared, you're delusional, but I work nights.
What?
So even if I don't have to sleep during the day, I get to watch Dolphins football.
Yeah. I don't know why he's a Dolphins fan. I guess back when old Marino was there, and what's one more player on that team?
Zach Thomas.
Zach Thomas,
back in the
Jason
day,
Taylor.
Jason Taylor. A bunch of them.
I know I got people from...
Trace Armstrong, Richmond Webb, all these
why am
other
I
people
filming
you don't
myself? After he's done...
know. Narcissist.
Hey, it is what it is. Matt says every YouTuber's a narcissist.
Pretty much.
I guess that made him one because he was one at one time, but
Ex-narcissist.
he's an ex-narcissist. But anyways, I showed y'all a view from my place where the parents' place was. Now here's the reverse view. This is their view. They get a better view of the pond, but it's their pond, so they should. And then my property's back that way. And anyways, yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna eat this barbecue. It looked really dark on my screen when I was editing the footage earlier, when I was going like this inside the house. The screen was very dark on mine, but when I looked at the footage, it seemed fine, so I kind of looked like an idiot on camera, but it is what it is. All right, guys, that's pretty much gonna sum up another video. Try to do more videos for you guys. They might not be as interesting, but hey, when are any of my videos interesting? But anyways, that's what we got into today. We finally have a little bit of light on the house. Bet you didn't even know that. We got the lights to turn on over there.
I haven't seen one of your videos since probably June.
He hadn't seen one of my videos since he's been in the last one.
Probably.
That's the only videos. All right, look at this, guys. I'm calling him out. Do you watch any of my videos that you're not in?
I don't watch any of your videos. Period.
Yeah, anyways.
Now we won't use this clip.
I will use it. Guys, I like to have fun. That's what I said. I was tired of just doing videos, not having fun. Now I'm being myself, just being an idiot. And in return, I did lose about 20 subscribers. I think it was the Joe Biden comments.
Always political stuff.
Oh, horse's ass. Anyways.
People watch Jared's channel. He don't care. He keeps it real. I watch some of his videos, not all of them. Not religiously anyways, but when I come through downstairs and someone's watching on TV, sometimes I see parts of them. But
Don't taste pretty good.
enjoy your rainbow beer, buddy.
What? All right, guys, I don't know what that meant, but anyways, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. You never know what you're going to get on this channel. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace. Bye, guys.